We have the same problems in all Europe and also in the whole world. Well, for the last years, maybe 4 or 5 years, the political clash or the political gap is a very big point of polarization in Turkey, unfortunately. There are those who support the government, not the government, but the head of the government mostly, and there are those who really do not support him. But this supporting and not supporting thing is not like we can discuss about the policies of the government, or we can say this is good or this is bad. It's a huge crack that people love or hate the policies, unfortunately. So this is emotional politics. And we as emotional people in Turkey, unfortunately have this like obstacle which somehow makes us avoid discussing the topics in detail. So this makes us more and more polarized day by day, unfortunately. And also another effect of this is the polarization in lifestyles. So there are two kinds of lifestyles which can live together very well in Turkey, but you can see that there's always a pressure from the government against those who they believe that do not support them, and they believe that do not live the right lives, even in their daily lives. And there are also the other ones who are so reactionary about government's any actions against their own lifestyles. So this is another point of polarization that you can feel and see in the daily life of people in Turkey. A sense of tolerance could work, but when you are in political, social, and even cultural crisis in a society, then tolerance might be a very far concept to reach. So when you say tolerance in Turkey, it's not now so respected. I mean, the concept itself. So maybe we should be more careful about our discourse, even as the opposition. We should just try to understand those people who actually vote for a party and for a leader who many of the people believe that doesn't care about human rights, doesn't care about freedom of speech, and even doesn't care about democracy. So we have democratic elections, more or less, somehow. And people have their own choices and political minds to decide for voting for one or the other. So we should understand why people actually do vote for those people who they believe is not respectful for a real democracy and for a real diversity and tolerance. So maybe talking a new style of communication, way of communication, I don't know, maybe door-to-door communication again, like the old days. And also those who believe that they are the defenders of the secular state should actually go and understand those who believe that they are conservative and secularism is a threat for them. And also for those who are conservatives and nationalists and have a huge respect on Islam, the religion, even with its effects on the society, should actually go and try to understand other people who call themselves as secularists and who actually try to live in a free society and who actually feel a threat from the government, from the leader, and from this conservative society. So talking, speaking, discussing, and trying to find new ways for this.